Lewis, come on! I'm not calling you again! You've got to eat.
Mr. Williams?
Yes?
I'm Faith Walker from the Mill Health Centre. I've come to change your dressing. I know it's a bit early, but you're just round the corner from us and I thought I'd get you on my way in. It's not a problem, is it?
No, it's fine. Come through.
OK, well, let's take a look. Has it been giving you much pain?
Was at first. The painkiller seemed to have done the trick. And I've been keeping it dry, like the hospital said.
Good. How did you do it?
Drop the iron.
Nasty. Good way of getting out of doing the ironing, though. Get someone else to do it all for you.
I live alone. Except for my son.
You must have him very well trained. You should see my place. That's stuff everywhere, and I haven't even got any kids. Well, it seems to be healing nicely. I'll just give it a quick clean and then I'll put a fresh dressing on it. Hello.
This is Lewis, my son. Still not dressed?
Are you a nurse?
Yes. Nurse Walker from the doctor's surgery. There's some toast for you in the kitchen.
I've got pains in my stomach.
I'm sorry to hear that. Perhaps they're hunger pains if you haven't had any breakfast yet.
No, they're really bad. Will you take me to hospital?
Lewis! Don't be so silly.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her.
Go and eat your toast.
Look, after I've done this, I don't mind having a little look at him, if you like.
See? She listens to me.
Yes, OK. Right, thanks very much. Bye-bye. That was the estate agent. That grim-faced couple have made an offer. I think they like the house, actually. Anyway, it's $1,000 under the asking price.
Oh, yeah?
I've told him we want the asking price or nothing, so he's going to go back to them, see if they'll offer the full amount.
Right.
Mac, could you at least pretend to be a bit interested?
Helen has just had a breakdown. I haven't got time for this. Not now. Get in the car.
Here, and then he moved here.
It seems to be moving around a lot. I like your top.
My mum bought it for me. It's a racing bike. The best.
Like motorbikes, do you?
My favourite rider is Valentino Rossi. I have all his races on DVD.
Ah.
They're not here.
I used to have a boyfriend who had a motorbike. I couldn't help screaming every time I got on the back of it.
What type was it?
Do you know, I can't remember, but it was fast and I loved it. My mum didn't like it, though. She didn't like me going on the back of it.
My mum doesn't like bikes either. But I'm going to get one when I'm old enough. A 1000cc red one. My mum says...
Everything all right?
Well, his temperature's normal and he hasn't been sick.
But I am. I am going to be sick. You're not taking me to hospital?
Not today, I'm afraid. But I'm sure your dad will keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I've made you some more, cut into quarters, just how you like it.
Yeah, when I was about 4.
Just eat it nicely.
Well, I really can't see anything wrong with him. There's no rash, no temperature.
Sorry about the time wasting.
One of our doctors could take a look at him, though, just to be on the safe side.
No, I'm certain he's just trying to skip school. I'll keep him home this morning and take him in this afternoon.
Well, if his symptoms start to get any worse, do give me a call.
He's just playing up.
And, of course, your dressing will need changing next week.
I'll make another appointment.
Bye, Nurse Walker.
Bye, Lewis.
Thanks again. Lewis, I know you must be...
Going upstairs.
Morning.
How's Helen? Is she going to be all right?
Well, I hope so. Thanks to you. I'll fill everyone in at the staff meeting.
How are you feeling?
Relieved, tired.
You okay to be back at work? You know, if you need some time off.
No, honestly, I'm fine. I'm just glad that Helen's getting some proper help.
It sounded as though Helen was pretty distressed.
I feel awful. Sarah kept badgering me about it, and I told her not to worry.
I won't make this long. I know we've got a busy day. You've heard about Helen.
How is she?
Sorry, I got delayed.
Helen's decided to take some time off.
How long?
No idea.
Well, how is she, really?
She's exhausted. Louise is going to be looking after the kids for the time being, and Helen's going to have some therapy.
Psychotherapy.
Yes, at St. Phil's. She'll be seeing David Forth. Well, with that kind of care, I'm sure she's going to be fine.
I've been so wrapped up in pregnancy. I should have noticed.
We should have all noticed. And we should have listened to you, Sarah.
Well, better late than never.
No, we owe you an apology and a huge thank you.
Can we visit her?
I should leave that for a while.
Poor Helen. If there's anything we can do...
Well, we have to look at her patient list, so I suggest we share it between us, yeah?
Does that include me? I'm happy to help out as much as I can, but I'm seeing my barrister this afternoon. What with the trial and everything.
Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry. I didn't ask you how the case against your burglar went.
He got 3 years.
Well, that's some justice at least.
No, I could get more if I'm found guilty.
Well, I'm sure no judge will let that happen. Work-wise, we can pay for a locum to cover some of your clinics at least until the trial's over.
And for Faith, too. She's the main witness.
Oh, I don't think that would be necessary.
Well, you never know. These things can drag on.
Well, I'm sure we can get cover for Faith if that's necessary. Meanwhile, I am going to have to cancel any days off, and I'm sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Not for anyone.
Great. Thank you. Let's get on with it.
Lewis, soup. Come on. Open up. Come on. There's no point being like this. Lewis. Lewis.
Okay, keep your hair on.
I want to see the nurse. Nurse Walker.
Well, has your mum or dad made you an appointment?
No, but I have to see her.
Are you on your own?
Yes, but you don't understand.
Does your mum know you're here?
My heart! It's bad! You'd better get her!
Are you all right?
No, I'm having the heart attack! Quick, get the nurse!
Hello, Faith. Yeah, can you come through to reception? I've got someone here who wants to see you. Okay. Oh, you're a bit young for a heart attack.
I've smoked lots of cigarettes. Quick, get her before it's too late!
What's going on?
I'm having the heart attack and she won't let me see the nurse.
She's just come in.
Where are his parents?
Lewis, what are you doing here?
I have to see you.
It's okay. Come on through, Lewis. This might be a little bit uncomfortable. Well, you got your morning off school. So what's this all about now?
Told you. Need to go to hospital.
Well, your blood pressure's normal. And your heart's fine. Why is it so important that you get to hospital?
Because I have to. Why does nobody listen to me?
Lewis, stop this. I think I better ring your dad, get him to come and pick you up if you're not going to tell me the truth.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because he's kidnapped me.
Hey, how's a little drama queen?
Not sure. I mean, he's fine physically, but something's not right.
Telling me. Honestly, my kids were always trying to get out of going to school, what with one story and another.
Yeah. I think I'll have a sneaky chat with his dad. See what he says. There you go. Sorry, it's only water. We don't really cater for children in the staff room.
It's all right.
I want to help you, Lewis, but you've got to tell me the truth. Promise?
It's Louis. My mum calls me Louis.
Okay, Louis. Why do you say you've been kidnapped? the truth now.
I usually live with Mum, right? In Fairfield Road. I haven't seen my dad for ages. Not since I was little. He lives miles away. Well, he did. He moved back.
Recently?
A few weeks ago at my mum's. I got woken up. I could hear her on the phone to my dad. She was saying, "You can't take my son away," in a horrible screechy voice. She started crying and everything.
That can't have been very nice for you.
She always does things like that. She doesn't mean it though, she just says things.
I know.
The next day, when I came back from school, my dad was there waiting for me.
I bet you were pleased to see him.
Sort of. He said I was going to live with him for a while, because my mum's gone on holiday. I told my teacher that too. But she hasn't called me or anything. That was 2 weeks ago.
What, and you haven't spoken to your mum at all?
No. Her mobile's always off, and she's not at home because I've been there. I tried asking my dad, but he gets angry. Says she'll call me when she gets back.
Well, perhaps he's telling you the truth.
No way! Mum would never go on holiday. Not without me. Not without her pills.
What pills?
She has to take them every day. I make sure. She wouldn't go without taking them. Not without telling me.
Those blood results you wanted. Hey, it's all happening today. There's been a kid playing up in reception wanting to see Faith. See if you haven't got enough going on. You okay?
I should have seen the signs. With Helen. How come I didn't?
Helen's clever and proud. She hid it from everyone.
You noticed. She couldn't hide it from you. I let her down.
No.
Yes, I did. She needed my help, and I didn't see it.
Well, sometimes it's more difficult to notice changes in people you're closer to. Maybe she let her guard down with me, let things slip, because we don't know each other that well.
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Why is it that you want to go to the hospital so much?
Because if you go to hospital, they find your mum. They have to. The nurse told me.
What nurse?
When I fell off my bike once, they took me to hospital and they found my mum. So if I go to hospital again, they can find her and I can make sure she's all right. Give her her pills.
Louis, do you know what the pills are for?
She says they help her sleep, but I know they'd stop her crying. Most of the time my mum's happy, but sometimes she's sad. Talks on and cries all the time.
That must be hard for you.
It's only when she hasn't taken her pills properly. She says they make her fat, so now I make sure she takes them. I have to find her. You can help me. Please, Faith, please.
Okay, Louis, I will. But first, I have to speak to your father.
No, you don't understand. He's not on our side.
Louis, he'll be worried
No,
about you.
please don't.
Louis.
You lie.
But, Louis. Louis, come back!
Oh, what's now?
Louis!
What's going on?
What happens when I handle things badly?
Ben. Sorry, got caught with another client. Take a seat. OK, our barrister. He's got all the necessary paperwork, so he'll be up to speed by the time we meet him this afternoon. Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm fine.
I'm dying for one. He'll want to go through trial procedure. Now, Tim, he's not the friendliest of blokes. He can come across as a bit standoffish, but he's a genius in the courtroom. Really thorough, very focused. He'll want to run through your statement, ask you a few questions.
What kind of questions?
There's nothing to worry about. He just wants to make sure there's no surprises for him on the day.
What if I mess up on the stand? Say the wrong thing?
You won't. Just stick to the truth. Stick to your statement.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't go through this.
Ben.
I've been ringing around, but I can't leave the house in case he comes back.
Well, look, he kept saying that he wanted to go to the hospital to try and find his mother. Do you think he might have gone there? I wouldn't mind speaking to her too. Any idea how I can get hold of her?
She's on holiday.
Do you have a contact number for her? I really think she ought to know about his behaviour, don't you? Mr. Williams, what's going on?
He's worried about her taking her pills, isn't he?
So you do know that your ex-wife is on antidepressants? Please, Mr. Williams, try and see this from my point of view.
Look, I know this seems a bit odd, but I think I know where Lewis has gone. Will you come with me? He'll listen to you. I'll explain everything on the way.
I'm sorry, but I can't get into a car with you.
Please. It's only to his mother's house. It's within walking distance, Fairfield Road, just round the corner.
OK, but if he isn't there, I'm calling the police.
Believe me, Ben, everyone feels like this before a trial.
What if the jury thinks I did go too far?
Andy is a constant reoffender. You are a GP, the pillar of the community. They're going to want to take your side.
Yeah, but he was running away. What if they think I've got a problem?
What problem?
Anger management.
But he went for you first. You used reasonable force after that, didn't you?
Yeah, I was thinking of Faith and...
Hey, look, no one can tell how they're going to react in that situation, how far they're going to go.
Yeah, but it's not the first time I've used my fist.
Ben, listen to me. You were scared, adrenaline pumping. A jury is not going to punish you for being scared and angry. It's a matter of unreasonable violence.
I'm not so sure.
What is considered unreasonable varies. The law is leaning in your favour. Ben, trust me, you are a solid bloke. The jury are going to want to believe you.
I suppose so. And even if they don't believe me, they'll see Faith as an honest person. They'll believe her.
Actually, that was something else we were meaning to talk to you about.
I've never been very good at dealing with difficult times like this. Jenny always said I was useless with emotions.
Is that Louis' mum? Where is she?
She's in hospital. A psychiatric hospital.
Why didn't you just say?
Because it's my fault. I've never been able to cope with her depression. I only make it worse. That's why I left. Moved to Aberdeen, worked on the rigs. I've been there the last 5 years.
Tough job.
None of it's as hard as looking after Lewis. He's why I moved back to Leatherbridge. I was only trying to be a better dad.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I told her I wanted to see more of Lewis, but Jenny was in one of her paranoid moods. There was no reasoning with her. She totally lost it. Threw the hot iron at me.
So you had her sectioned?
No, Jenny isn't violent. She was horrified when she realised what she'd done. She knew she'd gone too far. She asked me to take care of Lewis and checked herself into the clinic.
Why didn't you just tell Lewis all this?
I told myself I didn't want to worry him, but I'm scared he'll blame me. I mean, what if he thinks I've caused all this? What if he hates me?
Lewis knows that his mum isn't well. He probably knows more than you do. All these lies are making him trust you even less.
This is it, where they live. Lewis! Lewis, it's Daddy. I've brought Nurse Walker with me. Lewis!
He is in there. I just saw the curtain move.
Jenny gave me a spare key.
Don't you think you should give him a chance to answer the...
Lewis!
Get out! This is my house. You're not allowed in here. Go away!
Louis, I know where your mum is.
Don't tell him that.
You can't keep it from him.
Where?
Come downstairs and your dad'll explain.
Lewis, I promise I'll tell you where Mum is. Everything. No more lies.
You can put the weapons down. We come in peace.
Cheese and pickle and decaf. Thought you might not have had time to eat.
Decaf?
Yes, well, I didn't want to add anything else to your exciting day.
No, well, I agree with that.
That includes me. Look, Mac, I am sorry about this morning. You know, going on about the offer on the house and everything. I mean...
Did the estate agent get back to you?
Yeah. Oh, they offered the asking price, but you were quite right. There is no need for us to rush. We've got plenty of time.
No, that's not fair. You've set your heart on moving. I think it would be pretty dumb to turn down the asking price, don't you?
Really?
I just can't promise to get too excited about it at the moment.
Look, Mac, I know you're worried about Helen. But you can't bear the brunt of this, you know. We're all to blame for letting her down.
I am supposed to be the senior partner. And she is a lot more than just a colleague. I just can't help feeling...
Well, she's getting better now. She's getting treatment, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? Anyway, you were there for her in the end.
I just wish I'd helped her sooner.
Oh, Mac.
Your dad's been very silly. I'm so sorry, Louis.
It's all right.
I swear I won't be silly again. From now on, I'll tell you everything.
But I can go and see it today, can't I?
Yes, promise. I don't think your mum's going to need all this stuff, mate.
She always wants to make up, especially when she's been crying. She'll need something to cheer her up too. I know.
He's quite a little organiser.
Isn't he? Should have been there for him. I feel such a failure.
He's still young. He still needs you, even though he doesn't admit it.
I thought my leaving was for the best. For me and Jenny. I didn't think how I was leaving him to cope.
He seems to be coping all right. Perhaps you could learn a little from him.
Well, thank you again. I know I haven't dealt with this situation very well.
You've just got to be straight with him, I think.
I thought he'd hate me.
Yeah, well, the truth isn't always easy sometimes. For anyone. Doesn't mean lies are any better, though. Believe me.
But you've gone.
I'm nearly done.
Did you get to the bottom of it? The little lad that was making all the fuss?
Oh, he was trying to find his mum. Apparently she'd gone into hospital and his dad had told him that she'd gone on holiday without him.
Oh, not very smart of Dad.
No. I told him he should try telling the truth. Honesty is the best policy and all that.
Sounds like very good advice to me.
Does, doesn't it? I'm so full of it sometimes.
What's the matter? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
We've had enough of people round here hiding their feelings, and it didn't help Helen, did it? So I'm not leaving till you tell me what it is. What's wrong?
What if telling the truth doesn't just hurt, it causes damage, not just to a friendship, but to a whole career?
Well, that depends on who you're talking about.
Ben.
The trial, right? You know, Faith, it's perfectly natural to be nervous. Just tell them what you saw. The rest is up to the jury.
He's never going to forgive me.
I don't understand that. You're his star witness.
Well, that's the point. I'm not. I'm a witness for the prosecution. They want me to give evidence against Ben.